Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Now, my last few videos that I made about Bitcoin, I was telling everybody if we were to close above $25,000, I did expect a pump up to that $29,000 level. Now, Bitcoin, it is at a very, very crucial point right here. This is the line in the sand. It's so important because if Bitcoin manages to get above 29 grand, or $30,000, and if we can hold above there for an entire week, I do expect Bitcoin to even push higher, potentially all the way up to 35 grand to that $40,000 level. Now, on the other hand, I do have to warn everybody and say 30 grand, it's a very big psychological number, 3 followed by the 4 zeros. Everyone is going to be screaming, we're in a bull market. People already are. I read the Twitters. Now, what I think is going to happen for Bitcoin, I do expect Bitcoin to push above, if we push above $30,000, it's going to catch a lot of people. They're going to be going long, opening new long positions. That is not a price point you do not want to open a long, as I do think it will potentially wick through. It would trigger all the stops, the stop losses, and it will trigger people into long positions that think it's going to go much higher. So I'm thinking about $30,000 to $30,500, potentially maybe even $31,000. But I do think it will be a very good point to be selling into, to sell short, as I do think there will be a pullback. But like I said, if we are to close above $30,000, we hold above and sustain above $30,000 for a week, I do think there is more upside potential. Now, in the short term, I do want to say we are currently playing like a game of ping pong here. Bitcoin's just been going sideways. Now, for the last 15 days, it really hasn't moved between 27 grand to 29 grand. It's just been fluctuating between those two price points. Now, your next level, this is your level to watch for the downside move. I do think if we close above 26,600, I do think we do have more downside potential all the way down to 25,300. Now, I do think that will be a point to catch a bounce for the short-term play. Now, in the longer term, I do expect Bitcoin will trend all the way down to this bottom of the upsloping channel. That's at about $25,600 as we speak. Now, I do think they're your most critical points to watch for Bitcoin. Now, in the short term, like I said, $30,000, I do think that's a very good point to sell short. People who caught the bounce that I called 19,800 down here, congratulations to all of you. Now, I do think Bitcoin is getting very extended here. Now, another thing to keep in mind here, people, the Dixie's been going down, but Bitcoin doesn't know if it's a risk on or risk off asset, as it's just been chopping sideways. The bank stocks yesterday, during the American trading session, they did fall, but Bitcoin, it doesn't know if it's a risk on asset or risk off. Now, that's very interesting to me because the stock market, if you look at the Nasdaq's been pumping. Well, just recently it did have a pullback the other day, but throughout the last few weeks, it's been pumping, and Bitcoin's just been going sideways for the last 15 days or so, for about half a month. So anyway, guys, that's just a little thing to keep your eyes open. But anyway, guys, make sure you hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. 𝗕𝗧𝗪𝗧 out. Peace.